Hi everyone, welcome back to class. Great to see you. This is week 11 and this week I just want to review your lesson plan requirement. Some of you already handed in the lesson plan. Great job. It's not due until next Sunday, but I know that some of you like to work ahead. For those of you who still have questions, you're going to go back to last week here, and right here's lesson plan assignment. Let's see what it says right there. And this is the one where you'll go to our library and find a book that's appropriate for elementary school that's culturally relevant to some diverse group. So it could be in a different language, it could talk about different culture, and I'd like you to design one lesson, write a lesson plan around this book and how you would teach it. And here's your class. That's your assignment. Have a little bit of fun, and remember, now that you've learned a lot, you've learned whole to part. You've learned comprehensible input. You have the idea that you want to bring in students' own culture and use their L1. So have a little bit of fun with this as you write your lesson plan. Once you do that, you will submit it right here in our Dropbox. It's due Sunday night. Okay. Also, you have a discussion board on classroom management because this week you have no reading from the Freeman book, but I would like you to read your next chapter in the Day by Day book. I will put it in my outbox. For those of you who don't have the book, you can borrow it, but please try to borrow it and return it in one day so other students may use it. I'd like you to read chapter 3, which talks a little bit about classroom management. It's a big part of teaching. And so after you read chapter 3, I'd like you to go back to the classroom management video, which is here on your St. Patrick's Day week, called Video Clip of Out of Control Classroom. You only need to watch the first minute because it's just an example. So I'd like you to respond on the discussion board, read this, watch this clip, watch just 1 minute, and then on the discussion board after reading chapter 3 in the Selleck book, then respond to the idea of classroom management and how you would manage this group of students to try to get them on task to learn something. So that's your discussion. 1 post and 1 response. And then read chapter 3, and I think that's it. I'm not going to lecture on chapter 5 this week. I'm sorry. I did, though. I'm catching up on your grading. I graded all your exams. Thanks so much. Almost all of you made the deadline. Of course, I will accept papers late, but it's expensive, so there is a % off if you don't meet that deadline. So those of you who submitted late, you did lose points for that. But those will be in your blue folders, which blue folders will be outside my door. So you can get those papers back. And as you know, if you want to make an appointment, I'm here to make an appointment and talk to you about it. Okay, I think that's it today. So it's a brief lecture, get your work in, and we'll see you next week. All right, I look forward to seeing your lesson plans. Thanks.